Hey guys, it's Kurt with Rock.Hounding.Adventures. Welcome back for another video today. So basically for today, we will be making a circle cabochon from Honeycomb Calcite that I purchased from the Family Stones off of Facebook. In order to make the cabochon, we will be using the 6-inch slab saw and the 8-inch flat lap by High Tech Diamond. If you are interested in the products, go down to the description down below. You will find my affiliate link. And then you'll also find the promo code RHA, which will be right here in the on the screen, and you'll get 10% off on all accessories, excluding machines, extended warranties, and gift cards. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Thanks for all the support, and I'm going to go ahead and jump over, and we're going to go ahead and start cutting up the slab for the cabochon. Let's go. Hey guys, so for this video we will be making a circle cabochon out of some yellow honeycomb calcite. It's approximately ½ inch thick. First time to work with this material, so we're going to go ahead and use the High Tech Diamond 6-inch slab saw to trim it around the edges and get it down. Then we're going to flip over to the 8-inch flat lap and work it from there. Well, let's get started. Okay, so I didn't do the greatest job cutting it down, as you guys can see, but let me get it in focus. There we go. It has some really beautiful color to it. And I noticed it kind of fractured a little bit right there, so hopefully we can save it and keep it from fracturing all the way through. I'm gonna go ahead, I may turn it back on and trim this edge down a little bit, but we're gonna flip over to the flat lap, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay guys, so we are here with the flat lap. I'm using the, I believe this is the 220 disc. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on and start rounding it out. I cut it down a little bit further than I was wanting to, but I think it's still gonna make a nice cabochon as long as this fracture does not continue and break off one of the main components. Otherwise, if that happens, we will do a free form. But let's go ahead and get started and see how it goes. Okay, so what I was saying was I was rotating this, just trying to work down the cut marks and everything right here on the side. Has some beautiful translucency, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and go back one step to the 180 disc, so that way I can work down this rough backside. And hopefully that fracture, like I was saying, doesn't continue up. But I'm going to try and just work this down so it's a little bit more smooth. But yeah, I'll be bring you guys back in just a second. Okay, so we got the new disc, and we're gonna start it up and work down the backside like I said. So it's pretty flat now, which is really nice, and getting close to that fracture line right there. And so we're gonna keep, I'm gonna put a little bevel on this edge right here,
and then we're going to flip back over to the 220 disc, the purple disc, and work down the sides and give it a high dome. You can see there's a slight beveled edge right there. It's not perfect, and I'm not a master or professional at doing this. I do this as a hobby, as you guys know. Some of you guys know it. So if you guys have tips for me, always leave them down in the comments. I like hearing from you guys. We're gonna go ahead and jump back over to the 220 and see you guys in a second. Okay, we're back at the 220. Fill up the water. And we're going to now work the edge here, and I'm doing this outside today. Like I said, I was cleaning up, so the sun's kind of drowning out the color. But we're going to work down this edge a little bit and give it a high dome. So, so you can see that I have a slight dome, not like a big dome, but like just barely. Man, that sun's like really drowning it out. A slight bevel and dome going on the stone, and it looks pretty nice. Like I said, it's not a full circle. Still working on getting that edge down a little bit more, and then I'm going to flip it over to the 330, which is the brown disc. So this is what it looks like for right now. Beautiful translucency, and I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the 330. Okay, now we are on disc number 330, and we're going to go ahead and get as much done as we can before the sun goes down. There's a stone, looks like for right now. And the reason why I started with the 220 grit, which I didn't explain this before, was because this is calcite, which normally runs on the MOA scale between like 3 and 3.5. And I didn't want to put too many deep grooves into it because I think the 180 or the 80 grit would just eat this thing up. And lately it's been hard for me to get out some of the deep scratches, so that's why I started with the 220 and now I'm jumping up to the 330. But anyway, I was trying to get this edge nice and even all the way around, approximately between probably about 3/16 of an inch thick, all the way around nice and smooth. And then the bevel, you can see the bevel's coming along nicely. And currently right now, I started with it at probably about 9/16 to 5/8 thick. And now it's probably right about 7/16 or 15-30 seconds thick. Anyways, we're going to, I forgot to mention this a second ago, whenever you are doing this, if you are new and you just got one of these or something, make sure you wash your hands and the stone in between stages, that way you don't mix the grit up. I forgot to do that between stages, the 220 and this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and wash my hands off and wash the stone, and then we will return with the disc number 600, which is the red disc. See you guys in just a second. Okay guys, we are back with the 600 disc, and here is what it looks like right now. We're gonna pretty much just kind of be working on that edge, on the bevel, and get it a little bit more rounded out. The reason why I was doing that rotation like this, just so that way I could work down this edge that's right here, just kind of grind it down just a little bit, get it nice and smooth. And by doing that motion, you're not holding it on there too long, and it shouldn't ruin the bevel. Basically what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of looking for any like edges or bevels that have not been worked down yet, or any areas that I missed from the previous stage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and flip to stage.
Okay guys, so we are back. It's a new day. The video footage I got last night, there wasn't enough light, so I'm going to kind of redo this stuff because I still have some more to work on. But this is the stone right now, and it's starting to look like it has a little bit of a polish on there, which is nice, and kind of what I was expecting for such a soft stone. But we're gonna go ahead and start with a flat lap and start grinding away on all of the edges and trying to even out this. Whoops, it would be nice if I was on camera, right? But what I was saying is even out this flat side of the cabochon, and then just keep working on the edges and getting any of the previous scratches off from the previous stage. So I'll probably be on stage, I think I said this was stage number 5, which is the 1200 disc. I'll probably be on this stage for probably about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we will switch to the last grinding disc, which is disc 3000, which is orange. So I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna go ahead and start it up. So whenever you have a fracture, kind of like the one that I have right there, it does pick up a little bit of the felt off these pads, and the way to get that out is get a pick and just lightly pick that out without scratching the stone. Yeah. Okay, so we are done with stage number 5, I think. Is what stage it is. Um, but here's what it looks like right now, and you can see that there is some small fractures, like right there where the blue felt's kind of filling in there, and then that one's, you can, yeah. I'll stop talking about that one. I don't like that one. uh, and so forth. But it is turning out to be a beautiful stone. I'm gonna take this inside, wash it off, flip this disc out, and then I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, guys, we are on the final stage before polishing. Here's what the stone looks like right now. I was able to get most of the blue off of it from the previous pad, but I do like the way it's turning out. It's very nice. So we're gonna go ahead and start this up and probably spend about 10 to 20 minutes on this pad before we move to the next stage, which I'll have to heat up the dopping station and stick this to a dopping stick. That way it doesn't fly out of my hands like it has in the past on video. Let's get started. Okay, so it's been probably about 10 to 20 minutes now for grinding this down. I'm going to take this inside, wash it off, get it completely dry, and I'll show it to you guys in just a minute. And again, I was using the disc 3000, which is grit 3000. I'm going to warm up the dopping station, stick it to the back of the stone. Sorry, I keep going off camera. I'm used to the lens being over here on this side. Stick the dopping stick right here, and that way I will be able to polish it on the 14,000 polishing paste. So I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. Okay guys, now we are going to go ahead and stick the dopping stick to the back side. I'm going to turn the camera real quick. Hope you don't get motion sickness. Sorry. There's a dopping station. So we're gonna stick the dopping stick right here to this side right there. Back side. Normally I have to let this heat up for about 15-20 minutes so it gets nice and liquidy like that. Whoops, sorry, you guys cannot see my hands in the way. There you go. Otherwise it's pretty hard. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this up. Get enough of that wax on there. Pick it up. Oh, wait a second. So I always forget to do this. So whenever you're putting a dopping stick to a stone, you want to heat the stone up just a little bit. So I set it right there on the side. It normally takes a couple seconds depending on the stone. Like obsidian heats up like within seconds. Okay, so it's been about a minute now, 45 seconds, and it's pretty warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick the stick to it, and I normally stick it and then I flip it over like this and hold it like this for a little bit, so that way it can kind of cool off. And the wax can get very hot, so be very careful. But sometimes I will still flip it over and touch the wax like so, and just kind of press it against the stone carefully. Try not to burn myself too much. in for you so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Ouch. Just try and get a nice secure. Try and get it nice and secure on the stone. It's not perfectly centered, but it should be fine. So we're just doing a polishing stage. Some people will stick this in like a cup of water to help the cooling take place a lot faster, but you have to be careful depending on the stone you use, because it's possible that you could crack the stone. And one reason I don't like doing that is because it allows moisture to get between the dopping stick and the stone, which therefore it doesn't secure properly, and while you're polishing, there is a good chance from the vibration the stone could fly off of the stick. Okay, so that is on there, pretty secure. I'm going to let this sit for about 5 minutes, and then I will bring you guys back and we will start polishing. I'm going to stick it right there and let it just sit there and dry. Okay, so now we are on the polishing stage. We have the stone attached to a dopping stick, like so. There's what it looks like right now. Looks really nice. And then we have the polishing paste right here. We're gonna go ahead and apply this to the pad. Set that there real quick. Okay, so we have that on there now. Put that back on. Set that off to the side. Just grab our stone and we're gonna start polishing. And it feels like the stone is securely on the stick, which is really good. I need power first. And if you hear that annoying sawing noise in the background, I apologize. Neighbors are having some construction go on. I'll try and drown out that sound with the music. Okay, I say we are done. It is very beautiful. It's not a perfect edge, but it's good enough for my taste. And I'm going to put this in a baggie, put it in the fridge for 5 minutes, and allow moisture to create between the stone and the dopping wax, and then this will just pop off, and then I will clean it up and show you guys one last look of it. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and the stone came off of the dopping stick, and got it to dry off now. We're going to take a little bit better look, see how it turned out. Zoom in for a second. There you go. So it actually took a really nice polish. I don't really see any fine scratches. There's a couple of fractures here and there, but the overall stone turned out really nice, very beautiful. If I were to wrap it, I'd probably wrap it with this as the bottom. Let me know if you guys would like to see me wire wrap this, and see the technique that I use to wrap most of my stones. But there is the back of it. It's not as polished, it just has a slight polish on it. And for the most part, you guys know I hate that. But can't do much about that crack there. So I'd actually probably make this the bottom, since that's there, and this the top. But I really like the translucence going on right here in this top corner, like the white banding across the stone. It's very beautiful.
I am very pleased with how it turned out. It would have been 100 times better if that wasn't there, but it is what it is, you know? Doesn't always go as planned. We just have to make it work regardless. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling on. But it turned out very beautiful. I'm very happy with it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see me wrap this in some copper wire. If you guys enjoy this content, please leave it a thumbs up as well. Share this with your friends and family on social media. I will deeply appreciate it. It will help the channel grow. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. It's another way to help me out and help this channel grow. I will deeply appreciate it. If you guys are interested in buying any high-tech diamond products, check out my affiliate link down below in the description. They have everything from flat laps to saws to Dremel tools to polishing pastes, Dopping Station wax, etc. You can get 10% off by using my code RHA, which I'll link it right here. Or not link it, but I'll have you'll get 10% off on all of your accessories, excluding extended warranties, gift cards, and the machines themselves. But it's a way to help out the channel. I'll get a small cut from whatever you purchase if you use my link. So I deeply appreciate it. But I'm going to stop rambling on and let you guys get on to your day. I hope you guys had an awesome Monday. If you're out rock hounding, I hope you found some killer finds. If not, I hope you're able to get out later this week and find some cool rocks. But anyways, I'll stop talking. Y'all have a fantastic day. Rock on. Peace out.